Welcome to my video scribe on APA formatting. I would like to say I'm going to make it easy for you, but maybe I should just say I will try to make it easier than it otherwise might be. Citation formatting is all about the word format. It will help to keep in mind the word formal, because APA formatting means to arrange formally. Therefore, an informal citation is incorrect. One must be systematic in citation arrangement, consistent in identification management, and precise in the details of resource locations. I strongly suggest you purchase the APA 6th edition manual, as it will be useful throughout your graduate studies. Alternatively, the Purdue OWL website at owl.english.purdue.edu has useful tips. Much of this video scribe comes from this site. Some people find citation generation sites such as bibme.org, citationmachine.net, or easybib.com to be helpful. Though I might initially use a citation generation site, I consider the results merely to be a starting point, and I confirm their format elsewhere for accuracy. In your work, should you be charged with producing a research paper, you might not be taken seriously if the person evaluating the paper perceives a lack of applied intellectualism. Citing the works of others allows you to authoritatively address what you present while demonstrating your knowledge through research, because you precisely indicate the location of the sources in your narrative. Broadly speaking, the entirety of your paper should of course be typed, double-spaced, use 1-inch margins on all sides, use a 12-point font, and Times New Roman font. An academic paper will have 4 parts: a title page, an abstract, the main body, and then your list of references. Next, we will look at the title page. The first page of your document is different than subsequent pages. In the upper left-hand corner are the words running head with a capital R and a lowercase h and then a colon. Then the title of your document is in all caps. At the right margin is your page number. The page number stays in the same place throughout your document. At the center of your page is the title written normally with the first letter of each word capitalized, and then under that your name, and finally your school. The second page of your document is the abstract. An abstract is a 150 to 250 word summary of your document. Researchers use the abstract to save time and determine whether or not your paper fits their needs before bothering to read the entire document. As we look at the abstract formatted, notice how your heading is different. The words running head are gone. The heading on all your subsequent pages should be formatted in this manner, and as previously noted, your page number stays in the same position. The first line of an abstract is not indented. However, under your abstract narrative and with a typical paragraph indent, keywords should be placed. This helps researchers find your paper using a search engine or database. After the abstract, your actual paper begins and is the main body of your text. You should be maintaining your heading now throughout your paper. The title of your paper is centered on the top of the page. Don't forget to double space. And now you begin the work of in-text citations, and you must format all tables and figures according to APA protocol. In-text citations can be very complicated, as there are many variables in the numbers of authors as well as the types of sources such as books, journals, or websites. Let's take a look at a few examples. Please check your manual for complete details. Many times reference materials do not use an author. In this case, you refer to the title of the document. If the title is short, the complete title would be included parenthetically with the date. Should the citation be long, it would only include the first words of the title, such as you see demonstrated here. Should your source have one author, provide the author's last name, followed by the year, where it's cited at the end of the material, or the author's name might be the subject of your sentence and should be followed by the date. In the case of 2 authors, separate their names by the ampersand if after the cited text, or use the word and to separate their names when using the authors to introduce the cited material. For 3 to 5 authors, we followed the same pattern. The first time you list these authors, use all names and an ampersand to separate them after the name text or the word "and", depending, of course, on the wording of your citation. However, only the first author's name is necessary with the term "et al." and the date behind it for subsequent citations. For 6 or more authors, list the last name of the first author as well as the term "et al." and the publication date. The reference list at the end of your document should have the pertinent information for every in-text citation used. This document will provide a way for the reader to locate the writings of others which you have used. The word references should be centered as the title, double-space your entries, alphabetize. Line 1 of your entry is flush against the left margin, and line 2 and subsequent lines are indented, creating what is referred to as a hanging indent. Different sources carry different formatting rules. For books, you would first list the name of the author, then the year, then the title of the work, the location with a colon, and then the publisher. Journals are a little bit more complex. You would first list the author or authors, then the year, the title of the article with only the first word capitalized, the title of the periodical and volume number is italicized, then the issue number if available, pages, digital object identifier, or the URL of the site. These are the 2 main citations you would be used, but keep in mind there's a specific citation protocol for each different type of source document, including electronic sources, conference proceedings, and government documents. Citing the works of others recognizes your scholarly peers and authenticates your research efforts to substantiate the ideas you present. Remember, the full APA story is found in the 6th edition manual.